Hello and welcome to another edition of GOA365 Story Behind the Story. Now today is a slightly different thing is because we are getting into the pre-assembly mode and to discuss what are the issues and what are the issues. Here I am Glenn Costa and with me I would introduce my panel starting off with our own Viraj Naik, Analyst, Psephologist, whatever. You've seen him enough in wearing the same hat. Second is Trajano, politician, political analyst, but mainly politician. Third is Shriniwas Khalap, advocate, politician. Shriniwas Bab, welcome to you. Now, another two panelists are set to join us, but we are starting off as of now. Viraj Bab, what do you think? What do you think will happen here? After all the confusion about the speaker, and we are talking about atrocities, and we are talking about people walking out of BACs or PACs or whatever. What is this? Keeping that aside,
So the monsoon session is a long session of around 15 days starting from Monday. Now, a lot of activity has already happened, like Glenn mentioned. So the ruling dispensation, the legislative wing has met probably to churn out the strategy and the floor management. As far as the opposition is concerned, there was a lot of hue and cry because the opposition leader called the meeting post the last date of submitting assembly questions. So Vijay Sardesai from the Goa Forward and Viresh Borkar boycotted that meeting. AAP initially were a little reluctant, but they then joined that meeting. So that's on the opposition side. Also, speaker's role came under scrutiny. He being the speaker and assembly session being a few days away, he attended the BJP core committee meeting. So that did not go well with a few section of the society. That was another hot topic. So a lot of activity before the session. Let's see how it starts from Monday onwards.
Thanks, Viraj Bab. Rajan Bab, also after this issue happened about the speaker and all, the BJP has immediately come up with some sort of, they have filed some case against some of the political, the opposition MLAs, and they have, done a lot of things to try and put some pressure on them so that they don't take up this issue. But this is a point that we'll discuss later. Plus, they have filed, I don't know, plus there is some internal issues which have come up of the Congress, and lots of issues have come up to sort of, I don't know, maybe diffuse. But what are the issues you think that will come up here, and is this session important or no? Or would you say like normal, it's not? It's just
every assembly session has got its own importance.
Okay.
Let us not deny that.
But especially today with
the point what I am trying to make is what comes out from the assembly session. Today, in fact, I was talking to some people. When it was in the old secretariat, the debates, his dad was there. You see, Jalmi, Sadanand Malik, fiery. On the other side, Pratap Singh Rane, Dr. Wilfred D'Souza trying to explain, Dayanand Narvekar. These are fellows. Do you see that here? In those days, in the whole secretariat, it appeared at every session the government would fall. That was the scenario. And the government mostly, in the morning when you see the headlines, that this is how the opposition grilled, and would draw so many things from the government, they would have to hang their head in shame. But today, though you are watched by TV, it is more becoming of a drama there than anything beneficial to the people of Goa. Tell me one session which brought out something that the people of Goa have benefited. You are just playing to the gallery there. The other day I was listening to one commentator who said, don't judge them what they are talking in the opposition, judge them when they are sitting in the ruling. They just do just the opposite. There are examples, I don't want to take name. If you force me to, I'll tell you the name also. You all are talking one thing. People have lost total confidence, especially in the opposition. Now, he said that the opposition leader called after this. See, you don't have to have a ritual format. That is left to them. Then secondly, he said, AAP hesitant. Who said this nonsense? This is all news made up. They came and told you that they were hesitant. They were in time there for the meeting. Go and check. They were in time. So this, everybody is creating a situation out of no situation. Coming back to the speaker. That speaker went there for that meeting, he happened
BJP
to be there.
BJP.
He gave some explanation about lunch, whatever it is. My question is, are we making news out of no news? Are you trying to tell me that the speaker for the last 3 years has been acting in the most unbiased manner? Are you saying that? And if you have to do some strategy, you have to do it there. It can be always done, and all the speakers, we know, have never been fair. Take the disqualification petition before the speaker, any speaker, maybe this side, maybe Congress side, all same confusion. So let us not make news out of no news. This is my point.
So your point being?
My
Point being is like, is this the sessions and all? They have no sense. What that's what
You tell me though. I'm asking the question back. Show me.
How like Dr. Willy style? He used to ask you one question, you would ask you two.
No, my question is, I'm very sincere. What is happening is all, they will put the theatrics to shame. I'm telling you.
Both sides?
Both sides. Are there is going on. Why? This is the debate. You tell me, you have been there. He has seen he's grown in a family where his father was right from the beginning.
Union minister also, even up to
union minister, forget, but who took up the seat of Bandodkar after that, in that constituency, and for so many years. And he has seen him as a child grow, how they have been, what fiery debates were there. What is that today here? All nonsense is going on. And there is no hope in the people. In those days, both the side groups, people had hopes. Government is not doing so much. You know, there is nothing today. Everybody is talking within the opposition that the opposition is set. I am not charging. This is not my charge. The public go to the marketplace, they are talking.
To me, opposition.
But we are not in the assembly, that's the only fortunate part.
But you are also...
No, I am telling you very clearly that...
You all were in the assembly last session. In the last session, you all were in the assembly.
How?
Churchill was there.
Where is? You are not...
last session.
No.
So that time was...
I'm coming to that. And I am telling you, we were fortunate not to win a single seat. Because there would have been a further mess. And the likely winners would have made a mess, and that would have been a big chappa on the TMC.
I don't know. Anyway, Shriniwas Bab, I think he's taking a pot shot at you all because you all are you the largest opposition? You all have got 20 MLAs, correct? Yes. So is it a drama, or is it something we get out of this assembly? Because one thing I know that whatever promises, assurances are I don't know if when the last that assurance committee has met. I have no idea. And second thing is those list of assurances according to the government is 90% whatever they have promised and all is being done, which nobody challenges in the assembly. I've seen. So I don't know. You agree with Trajano or you don't, Dudur?
I agree with Mr. Trajan only to one point.
Small point, big point.
That small point, that there is a drama indeed going on in the assembly.
Okay.
And the part is that drama is played by the ruling party.
Okay.
Now what is happening here is, the main issue before this particular assembly session as on today is that speaker's position is compromised. In 1992, Supreme Court of India gave a judgment in Kyoto-Holohan case about impartiality of the speaker. They have given a clear ruling what speaker should be, why he should be impartial. And what is happening is, now all the press is talking about one meeting by speaker, which recently it was a BJP party meeting where he went. I have this photograph of 13th January 2022. On Facebook, Dr. Pramod Sawant gives a photograph and writes, the Chief Minister himself, BJP Goa Core Committee meeting held at Panji for Goa elections 2022 in the presence of Shri somebody Devendra Fadnavis, somebody. And here you can see in the corner, the speaker is sitting there. I have another photograph here, again, the Chief Minister, Dr. Pramod Sawant. Here is attended the BJP Goa Core Committee meeting in presence of BJP Goa President Shri Damu Naik and members of the core committee at BJP Goa headquarters Panji. This is dated 1st of April. This is another photograph. Again, you can see Mr. Mr. Speaker is here, sitting here. There is this third photograph again. Somewhere 1 month ago, the Goan has published this. CM Pramod Sawant chaired BJP core committee meeting in Panji. Along with party president Sadanand Shet Tanavde, the meeting focused on key organizational matters related to Sangathan Parva. And then rest of the things, again you can see, speaker is again sitting on the same chair.
On the same chair.
All the 3 meetings. And who are these people here? Now, there is something called order of precedence. Speaker is number 12 in order of precedence. He is equal to the Chief Justice of the High Court. Honorable High Court of Bombay at Goa has the Chief Justice, who is our Chief Justice. Speaker is equal to him. And he is sitting here in BJP core committee meetings. And who are these people? How can they sit in his presence? His office, his position is totally compromised here. Since I have only these 3 photographs here, 13 January 22, and Chief Minister is proudly putting up this photograph. How it can happen? Now this Speaker is a quasi-judicial authority. He has disqualification petitions in front of him. And he is doing Sangathan matters of that party. This clearly shows that Speaker has compromised his post. He is insulted day in and out by sitting here. And who are these people again? Who is Nilesh Cabral to sit in front of Speaker? What is his rank in order of precedence? And all these people, they are sitting there. And there are some people who are nobody. Rank nobody in order of precedence. And they are sitting there, they are ordering the Speaker. Are they? What happens in BJP core committee meeting? From where this core committee comes in first place? I don't think they have anything called BJP core committee in their constitution, party constitution. And even if they have, can the Speaker sit there? This is a very big issue, and because BJP has realized that they are caught, they have, Speaker is again and again sitting in the same corner for every meeting there and deciding party organization matters. And what can be those party organization matters? That tomorrow there is a disqualification petition in front of you. You decide so and so thing in it. Now next day after tomorrow, what are we going to see? High Court judges coming and attending BJP core meetings and taking instructions from some person called Damu Naik. Who is he? How can this be tolerated? And because they are caught, now they are doing all these things. First, they have one party with them, BJP's own party, B team, by name RG. So they always take pro-government stands. Then now they are planting stories and all sort of things just to avoid this topic. This is
so point is, you feel that the assembly cannot be the speaker cannot run this the assembly very
he has to resign immediately. Today he should resign. Monday he cannot conduct assembly. How can he? You resign, you are MLA of the party. And in our Indian system, Speaker is not independent. Actually, that is what the Supreme Court judgment says. that there should be an independent tribunal to handle disqualification petition.
I agree with Rajan in one way, saying that most of the speakers were not very, not very, they had some softer feelings, softer feelings for the party. But however, I don't think this has ever happened when the speakers are sitting for party.
No, 1 minute.
Sir.
He has spoken about sitting in a meeting.
Core committee.
In 23, I raised it up in a press conference. I don't remember. Where the speaker is addressing a political meeting of the BJP. And all were silent. My question now, he said, that very good point he has raised. Tell me one thing, then why in the disqualification petition the matter was not brought before the Khaida? This man is not worthy of handling it. They were taken out from him. Is this prayer is there?
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Where is that prayer?
It's not there.
And who is responsible? Who has filed a disqualification petition? That Baba was selling tickets. So my question is, just because he went today, don't make news out of it. What I am asking is this: for the last 3.5 years now, he's bringing something.
Brought 3.5 years back. Yeah.
Is he acting? He's been acting in the most
biased
way. But as I said, that nobody is taking it to its logical conclusion.
I grant you that. I grant it has to go. We welcome Francis Coelho. Francis. Logic. Now you are a politician, right? Grassroots politician. You are in Taligaon. You are fighting against some big names.
BJP type event management.
Big names is doing everything now anyway. So right now, let's not name parties and all that. But as a politician, what do you feel? Is this the image of what is going to happen in the assembly? Is this what you want as a politician, to go out in front of the people, for people to sit and on your face, Goans being Goan, they say hello. Fatlan, it's sad, right? Don't you think?
It's extremely.
And what is the future? Future is going too far away. And what you expect from the assembly, which is going to start on Monday and end on August 8th, I think.
See, first as a Goan, then later as a politician, I expect the entire democracy to work in that house. Now, for that democracy to work, like both these gentlemen have said, the speaker has to be independent. It has to be.
At least show independence. Has to be. At least pretend.
The convention.
Ideally, Shriniwas difficult, but still.
It has not happened. Maybe Congress government.
Sir, the convention is the speaker has to resign from his party when he takes up the post of the speaker.
There was a convention, but that is not followed.
There was a convention. Now, BJP though has never followed it. At least some parties earlier followed it.
CPM,
very few, yeah.
In Goa, Congress never followed.
In Calcutta, for example, the CPM, they used to follow the convention where the speaker used to resign from his party. So he used to not be part of the party and he used to not be part of anything that the party does. So wherever the party goes and holds a co-committee meeting of the party, or the party holds anything that is a party meeting with the party flag over there, the speaker would not attend it because he is not part of that party anymore. He is to do something called a temporary resignation. This, at least for namesake, they did not even for namesake, our speaker has not done that. And the earlier, both these gentlemen have explained how he is taking active part in the party. Now, to be neutral or to be bipartisan, you have to at least not know what is happening in the party, no? So, when you are in the house, you don't know what...
At least not know in front of the
At least not know in front of this. But here they are it is so blasphemous that they are doing it on... They are doing it on live and then they are promoting it. They are putting it up on social media platforms, they are putting it up on television and they are showing it. And what my job and my responsibility as a Goan, as a politician, is to explain to the Goan audience and to explain to the Goan public that this is not how it's supposed to be. And this is wrong. And the more people start voicing up and they say that our speaker is, compromised, then the entire house is compromised because the speaker is in charge of all the committees, the speaker is in charge of appointing who speaks at what time, the speaker is in charge of everything. If the speaker is being driven by the chief minister, then we might as well close down that house and go into jungle Raj.
Save some money.
Yeah, save a lot of money. Also, another RTI that has come up shows that none of the MLAs, ruling opposition, none of the MLAs have discussed where they are travelling, when they are travelling and how they are travelling. When you are a member of that house, you are being scrutinized about everything that you do.
You're supposed to be.
Yes, all of their travels. Our MLAs from the ruling go to Delhi like they are going to Karwar and back. It is on a almost weekly basis, but nothing is mentioned in the house. And who's in charge of taking that up, and who's in charge of asking them? तुम्ही हुई गेल्ले and तुम्ही आमका स्पीकराक कित्याक सांगून ना, हाउसाक कित्याक इन्फॉर्म करून ना, भायर गांवाक गेल्ले or दिल्लीक गेल्ले or बॉम्बेक गेल्ले? Is the speaker. So the speaker, instead of doing his job, if he is just doing party work, right? Then what is left of the house? Then how much ever people say the opposition is not doing their job, the opposition is not doing their job. The opposition, how much ever they scream and shout in that house, if the speaker just says that don't take that on record.
Okay, let me just, it's a little bit, we welcome Samant Bab, welcome. Just to brief you what's happened, we were discussing about what is going to happen from Monday. Now Shriniwas Bab has brought up an issue saying that it is first Trajan Bab got off on a slightly different time, but he's said that speaker is supposed to be at least theoretically neutral as per rulings, Supreme Court rulings. However, at this present moment, it doesn't look like that it's going to happen. Why? Because the speaker has been a part of core committee meetings of the BJP right from 22. That means he's working as a karyakarta, Sangathan issues and all. That's what they say. So to bring you up on speed, that was what I want. But my point is only this. Not to you exactly, I will go back to Shriniwas on that. My point is this. Now, as Trajan said, I agree. The assembly is a very good platform for people to become famous. I mean, ultimately, good views, bad views, thousands of people are watching you, whether live, different channels, then it goes on news, thousands of people are watching you. Now, if your party MLAs and our party opposition MLAs are aware of this, why has this never come up? And they are still being part of that very charade when they know that there is nothing going to come out of this, when the person who's heading it is not going to allow. Srinivas Babu, sorry, putting you on your spot,
Yes.
But you are not an MLA. Your father, why
No,
specifically?
that's okay, all right. Let us
I'm
talk
specific.
about
I'm very specific of that. Why? Because your father was a law minister of India. So
again,
some pedigree is there.
No. Whose father
Besides
was
you
born
being
is
a lawyer.
different thing. I am
In
a lawyer
India it's
myself.
important. Pedigree and all
And
very
I
important.
have handled constitutional matters in Supreme Court myself.
Very good.
That's why I can
Even better.
talk about
Even
something.
better. Yes.
Please look at this one judgment. 1992 SCC Kyoto
Samant
law,
Babu.
paragraph 8. What that judgment says? Democracy is the basic feature of constitution, and democracy's protector is the speaker in the house.
This is as per the judgment.
As per the judgment, he has this constitutional responsibility. It is not convention.
Okay. Not precedent. Not
No
convention.
precedent, no convention. It is his constitutional responsibility. Is democracy is protected, and this he can do only if he is impartial. He has to show impartiality.
At least he has to show if he's
You
not.
see, we are lawyers.
That's my point.
Okay, no, not one point, other point. We are
At least
lawyers.
pretend.
One second, let me explain. Mr. Samant is a lawyer here. I am a lawyer. We both are practicing lawyers. Mr. Samant might know some High Court judge as a good friend, because judges are also
were
lawyers before they become judges. I know a few judges
Of course.
who are my friends. Can I show in public that so and so judge is my friend?
I don't think judges would do that anyway. But
No, can I? Can I go? If I meet, I will not take names.
Don't take
But
names,
say suppose ex judge, I meet him in market, and he's my friend. So I go and I hug him and I take a selfie with him and I put it in the. That will be compromising his position, because I will be showing public that I know so and so judge.
Okay,
So
anyway, I
tomorrow-
need to
one
take a small
second.
break. No,
This
I
is
need to
what
take a small break.
BJP
I'll
is
come back to
doing.
you.
He is a judge.
And jury.
And
And execution.
everything.
Assembly.
And they are making him sit here.
I don't think anybody
meeting.
can. I don't think anybody can make him. He is the speaker. Anyway, I need to go in for a small break. Shriniwas Bab, I will be back and I'll start off with you and then I'll move on to Samant Bab because this become a little... But in the next part, I would just request like, okay, we've discussed about the speaker, but we are not discussing about the assembly. I am aware, but still procedures and all, what are the issues that should come up before the assembly, have to come up and like maybe the opposition should do some noise on this issue also. Anyway, keep watching. We'll be back on the other side. Now, the last time this discussion on the impartiality of a quasi-judicial post came up for a long discussion, longer than expected, but it's an important issue because just to give it a holistic view, suppose if the parameters are not playing and the referees, as allegations are being made, is not impartial, how can the game be played? That is the point I think Shriniwas Bab you are trying to make. For those who joined us late, I will run through Trajano Bab De Mello, Viraj Bab Naik, Shriniwas Bab Khalap, Francis Bab Coelho and Sidhart Bab Samant. Welcome. Shriniwas Bab, is this the allegation you are trying to make? Because here Viraj and me I think are out of this game because we have no, what do you say, we have no...
no, this is not my allegation. But let me
no, but it's an allegation that is being made. Not only by you, by also by...
It is what the Chief Minister himself saying. It is not my allegation. He has put
but that's the point three of you all are trying to make.
I am trying to say that they are never partial.
You think this is fine? What is happening?
It is happening and what did the opposition do about it?
That's the point.
Showing photographs now won't work.
Okay. That's a different point.
I have taken it up, I told you. I told you I have taken up in a press conference. He is addressing political meeting. The opposition has never done anything about it.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
No, court has made it clear, no? For this purpose, first of all, there should be a judicial commission separate from the post of the speaker to handle the matters. To handle the matters which are going right now before speaker. Today. Speaker cannot be trusted. This is what Supreme Court has said already. And in Goa it is being proved now.
Samant Bab.
Yes. Two aspects of the
both
matter.
As part of civic society and as part of the legal profession.
Absolutely.
And as part of the legal profession.
Yes. Two aspects to the matter. One is whether a post of a speaker, like many other countries, should be reserved to one constituency. Whether you should say that Panjim, because this is place where a lot of schools, colleges are there. People, normally literacy rate is high. Could it be Panjim? Could. So whoever gets elected from this particular constituency will be speaker.
Okay.
It doesn't matter whether he is from BJP, MGP, Congress, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So what happens is you
there in the country?
It is in some countries. I don't recall
in
now.
UK,
if you want, I'll give you
actually there is a
Scandinavian
separate
countries.
so many countries it is there. I will give you the names. I will give you the names.
But it's not possible in India.
See, whether it is
Whatever,
possible
that's a
or not,
different matter.
that's one of the measure whereby you ensure that a post of a speaker, and I'm not talking about any particular party, where a post of a speaker is made above board, so that what you do, a person of caliber, whether is a lawyer or a statesman or a jurist, you put such kind of a candidate, just म्हटलं म्हणजे खलप बाबा सारखो मनीस तो हांगा घालूंक शकता, किंवा man of some really stature and integrity, whoever,
like who goes to Rajya Sabha,
yes, who could be put here by every party, and whoever gets, that's on philosophy.
That is idealistic.
Yes. Now let us come to the actual allegations that are being made against this present speaker. Absolutely baseless, without any substance, and those allegations do not matter in what they are all semantics, cosmetic. A speaker, what he does, he is supposed to mind his house. Is there an allegation against him saying that he is not giving enough time to opposition? It is the oppositions who are talking more. It's the government shelter. You see whether is there any way he has cut down the time limit? आमचो विजय बाप्पा मरे काय बरं उलयता? Is he making any injustice on him? Has he stopped anybody from introducing a private members bill? He show one conduct of a speaker in assembly where he has shown some sort of a partisan. Now you say he is attending some private functions of the. Is he not a party person? Is he not from a particular community? So if a particular community, त्याच्या communityच्या लोकांनी त्याच्या खातीर त्यांनी काम करचे न्ही, just because he is a speaker, he should what disown everything. Let us assume if there was a lady speaker आणि बायला खातीर कसलो मेळावो जालो जाल्यार because she is a lady speaker she should not go. I will distance myself म्हणपाचें तेणी. He has a right to go and attend. Not only I am saying it is his constitutional duty to see to it that he participates in each of the things. You participate in each of the things so long as you keep your conduct free in assembly. No, it's nobody's business to point fingers at him saying that why did he attend this particular party function? Why did he attend? Make one allegation against him in assembly where he says that he has prejudiced opposition or where he has prejudiced conduct of a house in any manner. Whereas in Congress regime, I will show you. in काँग्रेस रिजीम अरे हल्ला गोल्ला घातला यांच्यानी बोळ जातालो लोकांक उकलून भायर मारल्यात मार्शल्स हॅव बीन ब्रॉट
that is BJP
both Congress BJP both I'm not and we are talking about
Satarkar I was there
in
the assembly
Philip per contra this speaker has behaved much well honorable way. He has within the limits of constitution and he has brought certain dignity. हे जे लोक पय बाहेर बोळा मारता पय हाच्या थंय कित्याक गेले their main is they are not able to
anyway I don't
corruption allegation
okay now we are diverting we have diverted completely yes
semantics and absolute
I agree I disagree it's immaterial I don't know if that speaker Vishwas Satarkar would agree with you at that time because he was the speaker at that time I was there in the assembly we witnessed it but my point is Viraj I'm bringing it back to you let's bring some sanity into this basically we are talking about the session now we've decided whether partiality impartiality we've seen both sides now let the people decide later on what they want ultimately they are the reflection the politicians and I think everybody are the reflection of the people in Goa if Goans want these politicians it's very good we are in a very nice place what are we doing from Monday according to you Viraj theoretically let's get back to
so looking at the
job
past
on
assembly sessions since opposition has very few MLAs and many of them are like first time MLAs so their performance has been improving with time so Yuri has done a very good job in the last assembly session that was the long assembly session that I'm talking about Vijay Sardesai as usual has been exceptional in raising voices inside the house also Aam Aadmi MLAs have tried from their end Viresh has also been pretty vocal so I think the opposition has an excellent opportunity to capitalize on a lot of issues that are currently in the fray and since assembly elections are 2 years away even the ruling MLAs
1 year 4 months
less than 2 years so even the ruling MLAs have an opportunity to raise issues that their constituents feel should be raised and become a little more popular. Now coming to some issues, I think one major issue that's been pending for a very long time is the taxi issue that is hurting tourism to a very large extent and also let's say it's also hurting the livelihoods of the taxi driver.
Goa's name as
So overall it's one very pressing issue which needs to be resolved. So whether something can be done in the assembly is that we'll have to see and I'm not very sure how far this assembly will benefit the app and the overall ecosystem of taxi drivers is concerned. Also another important thing that happened was Govind Gowde's removal from the government. So what stand he takes in this assembly? In the assembly will be also
still part
important.
of the BJP.
Yeah, he's still part of the BJP, but no longer a minister. So he's
I
allowed
want to see
to.
Valesh manages to come to the assembly.
Yeah, so
also.
allowed to ask questions. Alesh, yeah, again that's another issue. Also, cabinet reshuffle. There has been a lot of noise about the cabinet reshuffle, and probably it will happen after this assembly. So again, performance of the ministers could be scrutinized, analyzed, and accordingly it might affect their chances of continuing in the cabinet. Also, similarly, the ruling MLAs, if they perform well, are seen as good leaders, probably their chances would increase. So
I don't know. I think those lists are already done, sealed, and already whatever. Yeah, Francis, I want to bring you back, but before I bring it up, I totally agree with what Shriniwas Babu is saying. I totally agree with what Trajano Babu is saying. To disagree with such like senior people and luminaries would be way above my pay grade. But I have my one way.
Agree on seniority, agree on facts.
Yeah,
Yes.
you have. I have.
And the law.
But let me.
No, 1 second. I want to bring in Francis. Why? Because I want to just make one thing, like a little bit of a devil's advocate in this case. Like, no, it's not that I agree or disagree with you all. You guys are very senior to me, so I have to bow down to your greater experience in the courts and wherever. But I have one point. Most of the people of Goa are not aware of what is happening outside their panchayats. Most of the people, 90% of the people. But this assembly, the way issues of the state come up, economy, XYZ, roads and things, people, I feel it's a very good thing because these issues are taken up, and this possibly would help form opinions and decide on whether the government is doing a good job, not doing a good job. Because lots of issues are, whether we like it or not, lots of issues come up in the assembly. So I feel it is a necessity. Now, the lawyers are here. They can always, the opposition has got lawyers. They can, or the joint opposition has got lawyers, and the BJP also. They can always challenge this type of a thing in the courts and all, and take it forward, or come out on the streets. Like when BJP was in opposition, they used to do it. It was like quite chaos. So this is my thing. Okay, now based on this discussion, Francis, let's take it forward. Not on what I say, generally.
See, there are two things as far as the assembly is concerned. If you look at the assembly and you look at an average Goan, what is his perception and what is he seeing? An average Goan is seeing news clips on social media. He is seeing
live.
He's seeing, nobody's watching it live. If you watch all of the live streams, there are 120 people totally. On each live stream, there will be 12 to 15 people. So let's not kid ourselves. No Goenkar is watching it live. There are few media people are watching it live, and that shows 200 media people who are in the media business are watching it live. Now, what does the perception of the Goan people? What is the perception of the Goan people?
I'll have to send you the figures anyway. We leave it.
The Goan, no, but seriously, the normal Goenkar is not watching it live, right? He is watching whatever clips are going viral, whatever is coming in the evening news. That is what he is watching. Right, but a deeper understanding of how the assembly should be functioning, who should have been given a chance to speak
holistically,
talk about. Yes, is something that the average Goenkar does not get a peek into also. No, because like Trajano Babu said, like nobody in the opposition also speaks about it. Only like when they come out of a BSc meeting, for example, Yuri came out of that BSc meeting and he said, I've stormed out of the meeting. Vijay Sardesai came out of the meeting and he said, I'm boycotting this meeting because they are not giving equal chance to, they had decided on equal number of hours. So equal opportunity and equal time. But if you look at any of I have been closely watching the new assembly, this 8th assembly or whichever this assembly of Goa is, from 22 to till date, it has never been equal time. It
can't be equal time because there are like 33.
But it can if the speaker decides. But it can if the speaker decides.
It's not.
It can if the speaker decides. See, there are things that can happen that are shouldn't be happening. For example, Manohar Joshi was elected. He was in opposition. He was elected Speaker of the Lok Sabha in the 12th Lok Sabha and 13th Lok Sabha. Right? Things can happen. If the MLAs want it to happen, it can happen. If the Speaker wants to say that, okay, yeah, we have lesser opposition, but having opposition is healthy, we should give that lesser opposition equal time and give the ruling equal time. It can happen. It can easily happen. But
you're talking about Ethiopia.
No, I'm not talking about Ethiopia. He had said that this same speaker, Mr. Ramesh Thawadkar had said that we will give equal opportunity to this same speaker had said.
Equal time and equal opportunity are two different things.
Two different things, but look at the time and look at the opportunity.
Don't forget that even the MLAs who are not ministers in the ruling side also have to have an opportunity to show that they have to also show to their constituents. We are also doing some work here. They not come here and say yes. So there is a matter to be debated, and I think it is not a matter of right that what opposition feels that they should get it.
No. Equal time means like 33 and how much? 6, 7?
Everybody gets equal time.
No, they are not 7, right? 2,
Today 6, 7.
5. 6 are there.
No, they are 3 to 5, no?
5, no.
5, 7.
7.
There are 7.
7.
Seven.
But
This 33
2 of them are
includes
MGP are...
No, they are not in that.
RGP,
They are supporting the ruling.
Goa Forward,
They are supporting the
Congress 3 and 2 up.
Yeah.
7.
They are alliance. They are with alliance with the MGP. They are alliance with the alliance with MGP is in alliance with the BJP.
Correct, yes.
So they are on the ruling side. So every MLA from that side also should have a right not to speak.
No, if equal time is given.
Because
what
the dramas are going on. That's why they know
The opportunity to speak is different from equal time. See, I am saying that there are.
Opportunity to speak, they speak. I mean,
if equal time is given, 7 will get say 1 hour, then the other 20 will have to.
We'll get 2 hours.
From
3 hours.
20,
Yeah, see, but wait,
Bound
one
to.
second. Everybody who is not speaking.
No, I'm saying.
From 2022 we have seen, on the contrary, it is the opposition who is getting larger share as far as time is
That I
concerned.
disagree.
No.
Because there have been
that I
so
disagree.
many points which has been
how can you
made.
say that?
Points
But-
being based,
so
that's a
therefore,
different-
you
See,
can't
the
make
point
points
being
without.
raised-
You can't make points without
No,
enough
they get
of
1, 1, 2,
opportunities
2 hours.
being
Each
given
guy
to you.
gets 1, 1, 2, 2 hours. That's not. I don't think.
See,
that, no.
Yuri has made some brilliant speeches there. Vijay Bap has made some brilliant speeches there. So you can't say that. See, no. Now, if you are
That way,
unreasonable,
brilliant speeches, CM
so
has made
therefore,
some brilliant speeches.
so
That's not the criteria.
So therefore, sufficient time has been given to them.
No,
there is
no,
a
that does
difference.
not- just
there is
because
a
they made brilliant
difference
speeches does
between-
not mean they're being given special.
See, the
Sir, just
difference-
because the speech has been brilliant does not mean sufficient time has been given.
There can't be any strict jetting or arithmetic niceties to sufficient time. When there is a strength is such a resounding 33
You
on
come
one
back to
side.
my point.
And so therefore, what I am saying is, see, equal opportunity, in fact, much more equal opportunity is something
That I
more than
disagree. I
equal.
told you right
No,
now.
it
That's
does
a-
not.
Much
no.
more, because
Define
see,
equal
the time
opportunity.
that-
Define
time
equal
that-
opportunity.
Time, I will define. I will define. When you put up your questions in writing, and when those
Are you
questions,
aware of this? One second.
Yes.
Are you aware of these lots? I think the whoever was.
Yes,
out
that
there,
is because-
you were
See-
very lucky. Yaar.
see-
All the calling
see,
attention went to BJP.
See,
Exactly.
it's
Correct.
Not,
Are
Exactly.
they have the
not at all. Not at all.
That's a
When
point that,
there are-
when he was
see,
speaking first,
yeah,
I wanted
when
to ask
there-
him that.
when there is-
How did all calling attentions in
Yeah.
certain sessions go to the BJP?
LOP is so bad.
This kind of luck most people don't have in casinos also.
See,
Casino
so
so
that-
no chance. There's no gaming this still. So casino
see,
no
as
chance.
far as these lots are concerned, lots.
But
are
you should not
concerned.
be on lots,
It-
sir. How
see,
can you?
if it is-
How can you wait?
then-
How can you keep the whatever the issues of 12, 11, 12, 15 lakh goans based on a lot? This is not matka or some lottery or
See,
casino.
either
Everybody
you
should,
allow,
no, that I completely disagree. I'm sorry. I
See, Glenn, you
completely
may disagree. I mean, that's the beauty
Yeah,
of
because
our
only
politics.
this time he did it. No, that.
See,
then
no, I'll tell you
cannot show
what.
equal
Glenn, I'll tell you one
opportunity.
second. I'll
You
tell you
say
how the
you
game is.
God
Let me
of
explain to you.
Ah, see,
Let me explain to you how the game is played. One second, sir. Let me explain to you how the
Which
game is
game now?
played. This
Casino
lots
or
game.
God of?
No, this lots game in the this Godgoda that's happening in the assembly. See how it is, no? That a box is put and 10 people are. Listen to me. No, listen to me. No, people need to understand. A box is put and 10 people are supposed to get chance. The lot is only for when will you speak. Kenna olo itolo. You know, the lot is you or poilo
No,
olo
if you're
itolo.
going to get
Yes.
questions are taken up or no?
Yeah, no.
Calling attention taken up or no?
Yeah, but the questions will get answered now. Whether you get a chance to speak on them or not is taken up by the lot, and who will get a chance to speak first and who will get a chance to speak second. What happens is the BJP's chits are picked up first. They get a chance to speak. That discussion goes on long, and then whoever's at the end he doesn't get a chance.
2 to 3 questions. That's a rule.
Exactly,
More than
but
that's not
then those
possible.
2 to 3 questions should be from the opposition, no? Because then the opposition needs to be asking the questions. If it's not from the opposition, then what is the whole point of the house being running?
In fact, sir, opposition has already complained.
Agree for a formula based on your number.
It's not agree.
Or
The
if
opposition
you don't agree,
wants,
then it has to be lots.
No. Opposition wants
Can you tell me-
1-1. Opposition wants 1-1
Exactly.
because earlier
Therefore,
happening.
you don't-
the
so
speaker
you are-
this time said
so
no.
you are not-
Why did the speaker say no? Are you
Yeah.
aware?
1-1, no, we
because
want,
they
let
said
them speak.
they said that the ruling did not want it. That's why they said
Yeah.
that is ridiculous. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not on this.
1 minute.
Sir.
Let us assume.
Anyway, I don't know if this
Let
speaker
us
is going to be
assume-
there. He's
see,
going to
let
be a
us-
minister
so-
probably.
so-
But
by
he has
the
to,
time
he'll
the
be
assembly
still,
gets
so
over.
I-
whether he's a minister or not, he
One
has to
minute.
still take the first session and appoint the next speaker, no?
Glenn, even on your show right now, let us see 4 of them take one stand.
4?
Let
Viraj?
1, 2,
Sorry,
3,
Viraj.
4. Let us see, take a hypothetical.
not-
See, listen. First, understand my question.
Okay, Viraj, which party? RG?
Let us take a hypothetical situation where 4 of them take one stand. I take
No,
different.
you are
Are you going to give them 1 hour and 15
You are
minutes?
diverted.
One hour
My
and
point is not that.
We are
That's
already
exactly
giving
what
Nah,
we are
my
talking
point is
about.
not that.
We are
This is
already
like one
giving you
hour,
time,
one
sir.
hour. That's my point.
This
Simple.
is exactly what we are
Are
talking
we
about.
disturbing you
See,
No,
when
no,
you are talking?
Yeah, go
That
ahead.
is exactly.
Are we disturbing
is
you when you are
opposition
talking?
Exactly, you are right. Is opposition being disturbed while they are talking? Answer is not. It's on the
Yes, of
other
course,
way
of course.
around.
In fact,
so
yeah,
therefore,
ek minute, sir.
equal opportunity does not mean equal time. You are 4 of you. You can't be restricted to 15 minutes each, and for me 1 hour because I take a different stand.
We are not talking about that.
So therefore,
we are not
everybody
talking
should
about
get
that.
equal
No,
amount
no,
of
no,
time.
no. We
You
are
are
not
exactly talking about that.
No, no,
You are
no,
saying
no.
that enough time is not being given to a particular party.
Lords,
a particular
lords,
So
lords,
if, see,
lords,
if see,
lords.
the whole purpose of the lords is because questions are more, time is less.
No, sir. Lords are meant for only for the number in which you
Yeah.
speak.
That is okay. So why should they get to speak? Will you allow every time me to rebut first?
No, but if
That's
the
exactly the point.
But it is
if it's
one
not
opposition, one thing. Anyway,
So it comes
one thing,
down
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So
all
it
this.
again comes.
No.
That
Modality.
already there are
No,
apprehensions.
it is one opposition, one
Yes,
ruling.
one
Normally.
opposition. See, when you do
Normally.
lots and only the BJP
Because-
lots have been picked and then the
Only
time is
BJP has
over
been picked
and they are given enough of time to speak.
Are you saying the
Speaker
lots
is
are
saying-
manipulated?
Speaker is saying no. Yes,
Lots
it-
are not manipulated.
No,
They are done in front of everybody.
not only are the lots being manipulated,
just-
even the way after the lots are selected.
Nobody's allegation saying that lots are manipulated.
The time
You are
management
only
is
saying-
manipulated,
you are-
sir.
You are only saying that lots may not guarantee a particular.
See,
No, I'm
you know
saying
what,
chance.
That's what-
I'm
One
saying
saying-
chance.
I'm
One for
saying-
opposition, one for
yes.
ruling.
Glenn,
I'm
you know
saying
what?
that.
We
That's
started
all.
off this debate and Samant sir was not there. But the debate was started off with the neutrality of the speaker.
Correct.
If the speaker shows any kind of neutrality, he has shown
Yes,
zero
he wanted
neutrality.
it all. He's saying he's a total. He was very neutral. He has said very
Absolutely
clearly.
neutral.
How?
That's the
How?
point. See,
How he is
I-
neutral?
you have-
How is he
then you have
neutral?
to
If he is
counter on
neutral,
facts.
if he is neutral,
You have to count. See, just because you feel it should be like this does not.
No,
mean
no,
you are
not because
here
I
to-
feel.
You are
Not because
here to
I feel.
substitute your opinion.
not because I feel, sir. Samant
So
sir,
long
convention
as-
says.
so long as
Convention
speaker
says that.
I
Convention
think
says.
you should take the role of speaker and bring order to
long
the
as-
house.
I am being speaker.
Convention says.
This type of
Definitely.
speaker should be there in the assembly. Let your talk.
So long as speaker has adopted a formula which is equal for everyone.
No, it's not.
It is not.
not.
He has not.
It's
And
not.
opposition has already complained about
Complained
this.
about.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You may complain
Yes.
about so many things.
No, but that's where the
Yeah.
neutrality comes
Now
in.
he's talking about
Yeah,
both
okay,
the
son,
sides.
son.
What is more important is what business this house is going to conduct for next 15 days.
That's what we were talking about, trying to
Right?
talk about.
So let us come to
Trying to
that.
talk about.
There are
I'm
two
surprised
important
Rajan is very
bills.
close, quite like today.
Yeah, one second. So there are two important bills which are going to come as per my information. One is bill to regularize illegal structures.
On Komlida land and on government
Yes.
land. Be clear on that.
Yes.
Okay. Go
And
ahead.
second one is Goa Private Universities Amendment Bill 2025.
Do we have private universities in Goa?
Yeah.
Already there is one private university, Parul University.
Parul University.
Which
They
is
started taking
advertising
admissions also.
MIT also, no?
Yes. Okay.
Parul is
they are
taking
all going to
admissions.
come. So these are why
But
already
why is
people
it
are
that
complaining.
our colleges, there are so many good colleges
Definitely.
in why are they not being allowed to start their own universities? Why
Why
you
not?
need a university from outside to happen here? Okay, don't say I'm biased, but
Yes,
it's a
of
fact.
course.
No?
Yeah, it is a fact.
Why
When-
don't we
when we
get our
created
local
Goa
universities to
University.
give the thing? Why you want outsiders here? You mean to
Exactly.
say Goans cannot hire? They are bad in business.
No, what they mean to
cannot
say is
hire,
what they
people
mean to say is all the Salgaonkar, Dempos, everybody who's been running fabulous institutions
Of course,
are
of course.
useless.
Why not?
Are useless and
Why
they
not?
cannot be.
Why
They cannot be
Salgaonkar
taken
Law
up.
College cannot become a
Yeah,
university?
why can't they
Why
become a
Dental
deemed
College
university
cannot
and
be-
then become
My
a
point.
university?
I agree with you.
Why does Parul University, who knows who's Parul kaun se kono sunako?
Actually, Parul was one of my daughter's teachers.
No.
But why does Parul become university in Goa? आमचे इतले पळय हा universities आहा ते सगळे मेल्या ते सगळे पिड्यार जाल्या. Why? Who's going to ask this question? And someone needs to tell the people who are giving Parul University permission, who's taking, and Parul University's ads say, you know what, for better education, you don't need to go out of Goa, you can stay in Goa. People in Goa have got best education and they are thriving all across the world.
Okay,
Who
one
is
sec.
Parul
Trajano
University
wants
to
to
say?
come in on this. Yeah, Trajano Bab, sorry.
See,
You all are not giving equal opportunity and right now. It's not fair, yeah.
And the one who is doing injustice is the opposition.
to the opposition.
And he has to take role of the ruling.
See, we discussed too long about the neutrality of the speaker.
Oh,
Let
okay,
us
we are
accept,
paying back
but
on that.
yeah, let us accept the speaker is neutral, as we accept that our judiciary is neutral.
Oh.
Okay.
Baba, assembly session we are
That
talking
one
about.
minute, we know because we are quoting Supreme Court judges and all that, and we know what is the state of the situation.
I am not
But we
qualified
have
to
to
go to
believe,
Supreme Court.
we have to
Move
believe
on.
that they are
Let's move
neutral.
on.
Matters.
I am not
One
qualified
minute,
to
one
take a
minute,
this
one
on
minute.
It's
Supreme
not
Court.
neutral,
Sorry,
sir.
yeah.
One
Rajan Bab, it's not neutral.
1 minute.
Let's accept by moving on, it's not neutral.
Let's move on.
The referee is fixed,
Which-
but we are still going to play the game.
And we are believing that the judiciary is neutral.
No.
accept it.
I am not. I am not qualified to take a call on that. And this is not this for that. Here we'll have to get some ex High Court lawyer or something to anchor the thing. Not me.
1 minute, 1 minute.
I am
Now-
not.
No,
even
let's
finished
not
my
discuss
law.
the judiciary. That's a different debate altogether.
Now,
Yeah.
now coming
assembly.
back.
Please.
He
Thank
raised
you.
He raised a very important question about the taxi.
Yes.
Yes. Now everybody gives an impression that the government is not handling it. It is coming to that. It is all stuck because ultimately, if something is not handled, the government is responsible.
Okay.
Straightforward. But and these taxi fellows are meeting all the MLAs from the ruling as well as from the opposition.
Opposition also has a play.
And one common thread that is being told by all footing to these taxi fellows, saying that government should take all stakeholders into confidence, including the taxi fellows. My question is, every MLA has got a responsibility and is a stakeholder in this. What is your stand? Come out. Don't play with their sentiments. Every time, they should take everyone together. What is your stand as a legislature on this issue?
That is one issue that has to come up. Yes, absolutely, because otherwise it's going to destroy tourism in Goa.
Every
One
MLA
year
has
after.
to come out and that. No MLA is speaking it out.
Everybody is speaking it out.
No,
The
no.
minister speaks
when-
one
when
thing, the other
assembly
MLA
starts,
speaks one thing,
when
everybody
it
is
comes
They
to
are
talking.
know
speaking, saying that it has to be solved. It has to be solved.
No, they are saying.
Please,
On the floor
my
of
question,
house we will come to know.
my
I'm
question
sure.
is, every stakeholder, every
Okay, we
MLA,
have 2 minutes left, so we'll have to shut it down. Not shut it down, we have to curtail it and move on, closing.
every MLA has to make his stand clear.
What
What is required to put this into order?
Okay, we have assembly audit now. Twice a week will be on Wednesdays and Fridays. On that day, we will check whether which are the MLAs who have brought it and whether they are just talking to the galleries and to the
You will
TVs
see
and
it.
whoever, or they are actually trying to find solutions to it. Okay, guys, closing statement. Starting with you, Samant Babu.
टॅक्सी वाल्यांचा विषय
No,
पहिले
not only. I'm saying generally. Closing statement. Sure.
As far as closing statements is concerned, it's quite long. Although opposition
15
have
days,
said
3 days they
last
have,
time
I think
it
they
was
have eaten
18
up.
days. Lot can be. See, if you are not going to create ruckus, if you are going to use time effectively, there is sufficient time, and if everybody thinks for betterment of Goa, lot can be done. According to me, regularization of unauthorized structures is a very important. Of course, semantics ज्यांना असले त्यांना कळटले आमकां, but that is a very
Have you? I
important.
have not seen the draft. You have to see the
So
draft.
ज्यांना तो introduce जाता, but that is going to be the ultimate law for the for the locals, those who are
No.
those
This
who
is
are
one
having,
thing that I would want to know. Now I would want to know whether they are going to put a list of all these people who they have found illegal, and I want to see how many locals are there in that of Goan origin. Whether they have come, because I don't think Goans need land, government land to do illegal houses.
No, there is no question of government.
I want to know.
See,
basically,
Glenn Buff, entire Mayache je amche yahan sa poya.
No, that is not government
I know
land.
this is not, but to
That
say
is not
that
government
to
land,
say
that is that Komunidad
each
land.
Goan has a house in his own land is not correct. There are a lot of people who are having houses in Comunidad land and in government land, and something needs, because that ultimately he has to get finality for his place.
See, 2
That's
years
his
back,
dwelling house. He needs to have a
2 years
place.
back, 2 years back,
so
a list was given of all Goans who had in Comunidad land, whether to put up, and many of them have been cleared.
Correct.
This is
So
specific.
therefore,
Very specific.
so
Illegal.
So see, they'll
Like the bastis and whatever.
No, there is going to be a cut-off.
Yeah,
date.
Baba, we have to cut.
There-
I have 2 minutes.
so
I have got to move on. Yeah.
You have cut me 2 minutes. You have cut me short.
Baba, time up.
So therefore, there has
see,
to be a cut-off. There will be a cut-off limit prior to this.
No
later we will
cut
be
off.
cut.
Why
It will
these
not-
illegals on,
See,
on government land and Comunidad? That's
so the
my
one
point.
of like
Sorry, I have taken your time.
Khalap sir
Sorry.
said the main bill, the number one main bill, the second issue is actually the main bill is going to be the Goan Comunidad land. Now, all Comunidadacho jago sarkaracho no, and they cannot come up with bills without the Comunidades having their say. That is point number one. Point number two, whether the Comunidad has given the place to a Goan or whether the Comunidad has given a place to a person who settled in Goa, that has to be dealt with in the same way. Now, the Comunidad has to decide. If 3 of us own a piece of land and suddenly Viraj Bab suddenly starts deciding what we can do and cannot do with our piece of land, that does not make any sense. It just does not make sense.
As far as this bill is concerned, I really feel that government is trying to kill the Comunidad. Name of the bill itself is
80% of Karkot
name of the bill itself is to regularize illegal structures.
How many Goans are going to be there in that?
1 second. Name of the bill itself is to regularize illegal structures. How can you regularize illegal structures?
Yeah, it's against the law.
Somebody else's land.
Yeah, against the law. And government land.
Okay.
And that is a very important thing about what he said about the taximan's issue. After taximan, a new issue is going to come up. That is the motorcycle pilots. There is a company called Rapido.
Yeah.
They copied the system of motorcycle pilots. They created a company model, and now they are coming in Goa, and our motorcycle pilots are going to go out of business.
I don't know. That I don't know, because most
Of
of
course.
them. Yeah, Trajan Babu, you have 10 seconds.
As far as the bill is concerned,
Which bill?
the regularizing of Comunidad bill,
And government.
it is a political ploy
Two.
to fool these people who are living in this type of structures, because everybody knows this bill will be challenged. And once it is challenged, the elections get over before that, and they will say, we want to regularize. These are the fellows who are opposing it, and they are trying to get their vote back.
Do you want to take your 10 seconds?
Let's not get into the bills. Let's wait for them to be presented in the house, analyze what goes into it, and long session hopefully will be productive. From an opposition, I think will take up good issues and will counter the government wherever it is required.
Thanks a lot. Now this Comunidad thing we need to discuss, because I really don't know. These film cities are shutting down in Bombay and they're bringing them here, and what are Goans going to do in those film cities? Are we going to be security guards, or are we going to be to put the lights on and off, maintenance? That I want to see. How many of our people are, how many Remos are there? Remos are there in films we know? I don't know. Oh, Anthony Gonsalves. We have to see. Anyway, thanks a lot, Dr. Bab. Thanks a lot, Francis. Thanks a lot, second Dr. Bab. Thanks a lot, Viraj. Thanks a lot, Trajan Bab. Actually, he's more of a lawyer. I think how many PILs he has filed in court, I really don't know. He even defended us once when these rave parties had gone after us. That time I was in Herald. Thanks a lot, guys. And we will see what actually is happening. All different points are there. As Trajan always says, accountability without X and this without Y, without responsibility. We'll see what happens when we start this session from Monday. We will be with you for the assembly audits on Wednesday and on Friday, where we'll be discussing what's happening in the thing. Besides that, we will be live for the full session of this, and we will be having our clips for people who watch. Like as Francis says, nobody watches live. I feel they do, but he says they don't. So thank you, and I'm Glenn Costa. on behalf of GOA365 on Story Behind the Story. Keep watching.